Hi everyone, my name is Nicholas and I'm from Bangalore. I am 25 years old. I would like to share a few experience that I have had since childhood, where I was and where I am now. Coming to where I was, I'm born deaf. How? When I was in my mother's tummy, she was carrying me. I was about 6 months. She was working as an architect in a company as a professional secretary, and her colleague fell sick. She did not come to work for 2 weeks. So my mom's boss asked her to go and visit this colleague. Now this colleague had German measles, and the doctor advised her not to meet the patient. But my mother said, I'm sorry, it's official, I have to. They made her sign some papers, agreement was done. After meeting the patient, the very next day, my mom fell sick. And she was sick for a couple of days, after she was back to normal. 9 months went by. She gave birth to a baby boy, and that was me. It was a normal child, like every normal child would be, but they did not know that I was deaf behind it. What happened was, in my house, the kitchen and the bedroom are attached. There is no door. There's only a passageway. And I was fast asleep in the bedroom while my mom was busy washing vessels. By mistake, she dropped one of the vessels. Made a big noise. She picked up the vessel, put it on top. She came into the bedroom to check if I'm sleeping. I'm still fast asleep. My mom had a doubt. She was wondering, it was loud. How could he not hear that? She went and spoke to my dad. And my dad said, nah, nothing. Don't worry about it. The next moment, a couple of weeks went by. My dad is cooking in the kitchen in the evening, preparing a meal for us. And he watches TV while cooking. TV is in front of me. I'm standing here. My dad's behind me. He's calling me. Nicholas! I'm still watching TV. He's just right behind me. Nicholas! I can't see the TV. I'm still watching TV. He tapped me. What? Go sit down. Okay. And I sat. That gave him a small doubt. He went and spoke to my mother about it, and my mother said the same. His fine must be normal. I went to a nursery school, and my teacher faced a similar difficulty with me, and she met my parents. And then she told my parents, I think something's wrong with the child. I don't know what, but something's wrong. Then my parents realized, okay, maybe our child is deaf. They went home. They sat down. They're like, oh my God, we have this kind of child. But mom said, don't worry, it's God's gift. They accepted to carry on with life. And they made a decision to give me constant support, whatever I wanted to do. They came to a decision that my dad was working as an electrician, used to repair fridges and TV, and my mom was working as a secretary. In those days, my dad's salary was 50 rupees a month, and my mom's salary was 120 rupees a month. So since my mom was getting a higher salary, my dad decided to give up his job, stay back at home, and give me speech therapy. I would go to a normal school, and that was Frank Country Public School. And every day after I would return from school at 4 o'clock, I would sit down at the table with him. He'd give me speech therapy for 3 hours every single day, even though it's a national holiday. 3 hours is a must. I was around 3 years old, so from around 3 to 7 years old, he would give me intensive speech therapy by holding my hand, putting it on the throat, feeling the vibration, or P for ball. He used to be very particular if I made the slightest pronunciation mistake. He would correct me every step of the way. By the time I was 7, I went to the Institute of Speech and Hearing, where they have a deaf reunion every afternoon. I would go for it, and I would meet other deaf children, people, adults who have hearing aids, same as me. And I'm like, "Hey, what's your name?" "I'm Nicholas. What's your name?" And he'd be like, "He's signing something. I'm not able to follow what he's saying." I'm like, "Talk to me. I have to have hearing aid. You can talk to me." My dad saw that, feeling really embarrassed. He pulled me to one side and he said, "Son, you remember those years I spent with you giving speech therapy, constantly supporting you and correcting you all the way through?" I'm like, "Yes. I did that for you, but those people's parents did not. Because I got the right support from my parents today, I'm able to speak. Only because of my dad and nobody else." I got to understand that I'm a different person. I got to accept the fact that I am deaf, but I'm still happy that I was able to speak and communicate, which is the basic, essential, fundamental thing of life: communication. Without communication, you are nowhere. I started to accept, to learn their language, their mode of communication, that was sign language. Today, I know Indian Sign Language, Australian Sign Language, British Sign Language, and American Sign Language. I have friends all over, and they have different ways of communication, different sign, different gesture, different meaning, different understanding, different perceptions. Now, my dad did not want me to only mix with the deaf world. He also wanted me to associate with the hearing world as well. He started to support me in roller skating. I used to go for skating for around 7 years of practice, where I was qualified to compete in the Karnataka State Roller Skating Championship, where I placed 5th in Karnataka. I qualified for national level swimming competition. I took part in the inter-school go-karting championships, where I placed 12th for my school out of 32 schools that competed with me in Bangalore. I've taken 2 lessons in flying a microlight aircraft, and I've done so much more. My list can keep going on. The thing is, if there is an obstacle stopping you from doing something, find your way out. There is always a way. There is always a solution to all your problems. For me, I love to take up challenges. I love to be ready to face challenges with confidence. If you have that, you can go beyond boundaries. Today, I'm an All India Bachata level dancer. I won 2 times, one in 2011 and 2012, where I got to represent India at the World Salsa Championships. And out of 54 countries that competed, I placed 8th for India. Now, many people come and ask me, how can you hear the music? Well, it's a hard way out, but there was a way. I have an amplifier at home. I plug the music. I choose the correct song. I hug the speaker. And I put the bass. Boom, 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 boom. And I make a piece of paper and I mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After that, I cut off the bass. I increase the treble. And I mark again. And accordingly, I see where it matches. According to that, I make my choreography. Nobody has trained me today. I've trained myself. If there were minor changes, somebody would tell me and help me out. But most of it was done by me, nobody else. So I've overcome challenges. I have confidence in that you can also do the same. If I can, I'm definitely sure that you can too.